Yo, what's up guys, it's me, toughlondonman here, back again with another Minecraft Jurassic World video. Today we are going to be making the Pachycephalosaurus Arena, based off of Jurassic World. In the last episode we made the Protoceratops paddock, and I also showed you guys around the island. I also, in my spare time, added the Diesel Buffo paddock, or whatever, the big frog basically, since it wasn't that big and I didn't think it deserved its own episode. So, today we are building, Allosaurus shouldn't be there, we're building the Pachy Arena. So I'm not actually going to need this stuff. So let's just grab some of the things I need. I feel like those line up exactly. Alright, yeah, we're good. Alright, so I already have sort of a plan for the Pachy Arena. It's gonna be a pit pretty much, because the only kinds of paddocks I've been doing pretty much are just pits. I really like how the Protoceratops paddock turned out. They breed real fast, and I opened the gate for like a second to just see if it worked, and 5 of them escaped, so I had to respawn more, which was pretty annoying. But besides that, I like how the paddock turns out. It looks pretty nice. The petting zoo area is starting to look way better. Now, if you notice in the background, though, the Innovation Center is it's really chubby, and that's because I didn't count for how much space I would have to actually make the Innovation Center. So yeah, that's why it looks all weird. That's going to be the staff entrance for the Pachy Arena. We're going to build these walls up. I was going to do 2 high, but 4 high seems nice because it is an arena. And, you're going to be looking in and seeing the Pachys fighting. I don't know what I'm going to do with the southern area, which is the entrance. I'll figure that out when it comes. Hopefully the first episode does well. I'm recording this 30 minutes after that. So, yeah. Used a bunch of tags and stuff, to make it, I gotta stop saying, basically, to make it get better in the algorithm, because Jurassic World Reborn, the mod, literally came out, earlier today, and I'm gonna be one of the first few videos, to pretty much have it. I'm not obviously covering the mod in a full review. If you want me to do a full review, if you guys commented on the last video, I'll do it. I really want to do a review for this mod, but I'll be fine with not doing it because this series is sort of a review. It's just a very, very slow interview that will take multiple hours to watch. So I'm gonna make the pit for the Pachy Arena pretty small, because it's not gonna be that big. I'm thinking 3 blocks deep. I don't want a huge pit. I just want a pretty sizable one. I'm gonna need fences. All the types of wood in this texture pack look amazing. Also, I did actually plan something new for the park. So basically, in the Cretaceous Cruise paddock, I already showed you guys that I have the dinosaurs sort of free roaming, and I'll get to that after the Glacier Park. But now I'm gonna have the Dilophosaur as an exhibit there, because first of all, it's a reference to the Universal ride, and second, it's a reference to the book because the Dilophosauruses were in the River ride, which were based off of which is what Cretaceous Cruise is based off of. I just went brain dead there for a second. Go. Yeah, the only reason I made it so big is so the gate makes sense. We got a pig stuck in there at the moment. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is place seats. So yeah, we'll have like 3 rows of seats. Gap in the wall. Get that rain out. It's really annoying when that happens. Like, I didn't intentionally make this map tropical. I don't know if that's what's causing the rain, or it's just that I'm unlucky or something. Fair warning, don't ask for the seed for this map. It was made by me in World Painter. Just if anyone didn't get the memo last episode. Or if, you're just joining now. I don't think I'm going to do fences down here. Just because that's the staff entrance. Not fences, but, part of the arena. The one bad thing about these type of stairs is that they don't curve, so it's hard to kind of incorporate them. But I really like them because they look like actual stands, like stuff you'd see in like a baseball game or a football game. Well, in a football or baseball stadium. But yeah, see, it just looks awkward because you got that gap there. This should be a pretty big enough arena. I'm gonna do a huge circus top last. I should probably grab some packies. I'm going to be using the Fossils and Archaeology Pachycephalosaurus because I just like their size better than the reborn ones. And let's just spawn one in as an example. These guys have different textures than their default ones. The default textures are fine, I love them. They're nostalgic for me. But if you're wondering where these textures came from, they came from Innovative Pachyderm's Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom texture pack. You can go check out his videos. He does a lot of texturing with Minecraft mods, specifically dinosaur mods. He worked on Jurassic World Reborn. If you guys got your hands on the mods and saw the Raptor Squad, that was him. He did some of the skeletons. So that's really cool. He's a good creator. Make sure to check him out. But yeah, I'm using a texture pack for a few of these, like the Allosaurus. I was gonna use the FNA Allosaurus with his Fallen Kingdom texture pack before I found out that, well, right up until now, because I found out they remodeled the Fallen Kingdom ones. So I'm really happy about that. Honestly, it kind of sucks that I can't use Jurassic Craft with this, though. Because, I actually paid for the Patreon version because I really like that new Jurasaurus model. And then they just, and then my game keeps crashing. I'm like, oh, wait, why can't I play it? And I kept saying fossils, so I removed fossils and archaeology. Because, it's not that big of a loss. And then it keeps saying, oh, game keeps crashing. So then I go on, the Discord server for Reborn, and they, they're like, oh, it's because you probably have Jurassic Craft. These aren't compatible. And, they mentioned that these mods weren't compatible earlier into development, like a few months ago. But I still wanted to try it anyways, because the code is different. But the problem with it, Reborn loading the Jurassic Craft stuff is that, the fossil. That's why I said fossils, because, Jurassic Craft and Reborn, they share, very similar assets. So, yeah. The only thing I really lost, though, between switching is that the Jurassic Craft has a slightly better Ceratosaurus model, but the Reborn one has already grown on me a bit. So I'm not that pressed about losing it. Alright, and it's gonna be the stands. Just keep people from going there. Alright, that's how the stands are gonna look. So 1 block in front of each stand is where people have their walking area. I want to give a lot of space to the dinosaurs, because I'm going to have a few of them in here. I was thinking of doing the Siggy Moloch, but then I forgot it was not in Reborn. And yeah, I don't want to use it. Because the Mind Jurassic one, no offense to their team, you know, it's pretty cool that they got like 60 dinosaurs into Minecraft. And, you know, they got a bunch of cool hybrids. But they're you know, they're dinosaurs, they have pretty limited animations. You can see yourself if you played the mod. Alright, I'm going to do a little path through here. This will be the employee entrance. That sand falling animation is very, very satisfying. I can't keep the door open. I don't know if this is a bug or not, but I'm probably going to report it on the Reborn server. Because the Protoceratopsises, they wait at the doors for like me to open up the gates, and it's really annoying. They'll like stand there and wait for hours. Well, it hasn't been hours, as I said. Not a good example, but you know, a lot of them hang out down there, and it's kind of annoying. You know, these two are already hanging out here. If I open it, let's just see one flocks to the exit. If you're wondering what this thing is, the mob killer, that is just from it's from the Mob Battles mod. If you want to download that, it's a pretty good mod. You know, you can make mobs fight. It's really all it does. But you know, it's still a cool mod for what it is. So if you want to check it out, support the creators, do that. Besides, the mob killer is a useful item, you know. Stuff like the Mosasaurus and the Brachiosaurus, they have like 200 health. Not 200, like 150, but still, it's a lot of health to take down in one hit. I mean, it's a lot of health to take down in general. It's like, say you spawn the wrong gender. It's gonna be a while before you get to spawn a new one. Alright, Stone's area almost complete. Alright, this is the little walking common area. I'm really running low on space for the packies. Right now we gotta have some fences so people don't just jump into the paddock and get, you know, just get rammed by one of the packies. These custom NPCs, if I let them move, they're pretty dumb. They'll walk anywhere. I'm pretty sure there's a way you can like code where they walk. But that's going to take a while to figure out. We'll probably have it figured out by the end of the season, though. You know, after this season is over, I'm going to place them off camera. And then I'll give you the guys the download link. Actually, they'll probably be in the last video, because that's when I'm going to do the download link. Oh yeah, if any of you guys want to be added into the park as a custom NPC, like say you want to like just be sitting in the T-Rex log and watching them, or if you want to, you know, be an employee, comment down below. I'll try to make that happen. You know, comment your username or what you want to be called by, and then you know, send me a link to a skin. that you want me to use. If not, I'll probably just use the basic Jurassic Park worker skin. But still, if you want an exclusive skin, you have to send me it. Send me it. And for my sanity, just don't send one of those links. I mean, one of those people who, you know, have an ad fly link for their thing. Like, I was literally trying to download another Jurassic map actually recently for mobile, and the ad fly link literally sent me to porn on my public browser, on my main account. It's disgusting. So we've never actually seen inside the Pachy Arena. So I'm just guessing it's a pit, maybe. I don't really know, and I don't have the means to judge. I do kind of want to put the dark stained glass over this. I'll see how it looks after I'm done, you know, carving this pit. How am I gonna attach the thing on? Looks like the first video is doing well. Just checked it, and it's already got a few views. Sorry for the pause. Oh yeah, Lego Jurassic World, they made it a pit. So yeah. Alright. Kind of basing this off of Smithy MC's version of it. Because, you know, his park was pretty accurate and pretty cool. Alright, so I think I'll have the, like, white tarp over it, or, you know, circus tent thing, whatever you call it. I'll have it, like, you know, connecting to each end of the thing. I was gonna do, like, little fence poles to connect it. That's why I actually grabbed the fence in the first place. And now that doesn't make any sense. We don't really see the Pachy Arena much in the movie. Like, it's in the distance in a few shots. The only real good look we can get is the Lego game and the little concept art that we got to see for Main Street. And I'm just going to take that concept art's word as law. Because it is pretty accurate to the movie. But we're not even going for accuracy that much. I'm going to do a fence gauge here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to replace the floor with sand. I hate sand. Alright, that's how deep I want the Pachy. 1, 2, wait no. This is how deep I want the Pachy to be. So I still have a lot to dig out. Let's grab a shovel. This feels faster, but it's probably not. For next episode, we're going to be doing the Hypsilophodon paddock, just so you guys know. I really like the Hypsilophodons. I like their models, and I like their references, because, like, in the old JC, they would do this thing where they'd, like, scratch their heads. And reading the original Jurassic Park book back, I just noticed it's a callback to when Grant and the others see the Hypsilophodons in their paddock, and they're like scratching their hands, and the tour guide says it's because they're like their skin is really sensitive or something. I just think that's cool. It's also cool that they hop around just like in the book instead of walking. But I wish a walking animation was there. You know, it's little things like that that I really like about these kinds of mods. I don't know if it's in Reborn yet. I spawned one in briefly when I was checking out the mod for myself, but I didn't see it do the animation. Sorry if you guys can hear the RTX or my constant clicking in the background. This last patch of land. I can't believe my FPS is 290 though. I like that little FPS counter. If you're wondering where that came from, it's from it's a coordinates mod. I forgot its name, but the last part of it say like coordinates plus. But if you want it, you know, it'll be in the mod pack once this season ends. You know, I'm gonna give everyone a mod pack, and they'll be able to use the mods for themselves, use the world, you know, add the stuff, or just go through the attractions and get nostalgic over it if you really enjoyed this. I don't really know the fastest way to go about doing this though. Kinda sucks that fake lava and security craft isn't just water. So it's actually gonna like put lava in the Troodon exhibit. Cause that would look cool, cause they're kind of like, you know, they're pretty much hell spawns. They're weird hybrids. They lay their eggs inside of people. You know, that would be cool scenery. Apparently I can't do that. I'll probably do a little waterfall, and the Troodons are going to be put in a pit. I'm not going to put the Proceratosaurus in the pit because they're fine. I really only want to put like the tiny ones now. The Proceratosaurus, they're noticeable, so it's not really a big deal. Oh yeah, I turned off dino, hunger. So, I won't have to constantly put feeders in paddocks. I might put them there just for the novelty, because they look cool. I'll probably use the Mind Jurassic feeders though. Like, Mind Jurassic is really good for decorations for parks. That's really the only reason I keep it around. They don't really have many exclusives that Reborn doesn't have. They have the Stigimo lock. They used to be the only mod with the Super Minus, but now Reborn's taking that title. And we'll say though, Mind Jurassic Super Minus actually has pretty decent animations. And personally, I almost think it's better than Reborn's. Only because Reborn's... Actually, it's not better, but at least they had the decency to just give it one skin. Because, like, the Super Minus skin is, like... It's blue, and then it's really light blue for the female. And I don't really like that coloration. They could have given it, like, the red from that one add-on for Jurassic Craft 2.0. They could have given it like some yellow, maybe invert the colors. They could have took a skin from Jurassic World Evolution. They could have done so much, and then they just kind of give us that little mediocre color difference. Like, not to be that guy, but still. Maybe we'll get something in a future update. Suchomimus also feel a bit small to me. I mean, I don't really have a sense of scale, how big they would feel, because, I've never seen them in the Jurassic movies. The Baryonyx would feel way too big, though. They're probably getting a remodel, like, next update, though. Because, they're the only Fallen Kingdom dinosaur that didn't get its own, remodel. I really like the Sinoceratops, though, what they did. I really like the blue coloration. I already like the Sino's design, and adding the blue there just makes it perfect. I'm not a big fan of green. But the green still looks fine, and the blue looks awesome. And it's nice that they referenced Camp Cretaceous. It would have been cool if they had like a rare chance for the Carno to spawn in with you know, with a scar, so it could be like Toro from the show. Also, comment it below if you want me to make a Camp Cretaceous in my park. I was gonna just do it after I'm done with like the main stuff in this season, but if you guys want to see me do it later, I mean in this season, it's probably gonna take a bit to set up though, because I have to, you know, I have to make a forest with those huge trees where the treehouse is in the show. Then I have to, you know, first of all, I have to dedicate an area on the island. And as you can tell, you know, 90% of the island is literally just jungle. And I'm not good enough with World Edit to just cut a chunk of that out. Wait. I could use MC Edit though, but I'll have to learn that. But yeah, like a surprisingly large amount of this world is jungle. It's almost scary. Let me first of all zoom that on the map. And since I'm zooming in, let's zoom in on Main Street. Also, if anyone knows a way to, you know, make Toro Health also display what block you're looking at, because, you know, that would be helpful with the Mind Jurassic blocks. Because they have, like, weird hitboxes. And, you know, sometimes I'll try to break them, and Jesus Christ, that frame rate. My FPS just went down to 5. That was some bad lag. Alright, now we're back at a steady 290 FPS. It's kind of crazy that Minecraft's running at 290. Now, you think the frame rate would make the game feel faster. Doesn't really. Jurassic World Evolution's Return to Jurassic Park campaign is dumb. It's very tedious. I just played through a little of it today. Like, the first 2 missions are like, oh, photograph this. Okay, now, dart this small dinosaur with this. Now do it again. And, like, for half of it, they don't even let you make dinos. Because, you know, I'm really only doing this to unlock Noobler 93 as a sandbox map. I don't know if I get every dinosaur automatically in that sandbox, though. I'll have to check. I also need to unlock Noobler North as a sandbox. Because that JWE map it's the biggest in the game. And if that's the map you're trying to recreate Jurassic World on, it's probably your safest bet. It kind of works with the U shape because, you know, you could have the middle part as Main Street, then you can loop it around and have the left part as Gyrosphere and Gallimimus Valley, and then you can have, like, the north part, you can have it Cretaceous Cruise, the Aviary, then you can make the Indominus Paddock and the Raptor Pen. It's perfect. Alright, nice. Now that we dug out the paddock, let's dig down one more layer so we can add the sand. I just love doing this. Just digging. Going. Now we're already hitting stone here. Alright, if I look down from here, would I be able to gaze into the pit? Alright, I can. We're almost close to be able to spawn our pachycephalosaurus. One of my favorite dinosaurs in fossils and archaeology. It's kind of weird how, though, like the FNA dinos, like the herbivores are so big and then the carnivores are tiny. Like the Ceratosaurus is player size. Like, I know they're going for accuracy, but, you know, some of that just doesn't feel right. Like the accurate sizes, like the raptors and the compies and stuff, those make sense. We already know those are pretty tiny. So it kind of feels right for those to be tiny. But then, you put a T-Rex in my face and tell me that it's one block taller than me. That feels weird. Like, no, it's supposed to be this hulking, huge beast. It's supposed to be the king of the late Cretaceous, and it's 3 blocks tall. I don't know. That might be something that only I think. I don't think that opinion needed to be out there. I also can't wait to see if Fossils and Archaeology adds the tadpole W-shaped spino. Because, they've been updating a few of their dinosaurs to be more accurate, like how they took out the T-Rex having feathers, which sucks, because I really like that. I mean, they took out the feathered Rex, but they haven't really focused on the Spino at all. In the past few years, Spino's gone from JP3 Spino as being the accurate representation to it getting a W-shaped sail, to it walking on 4s, to it then knuckle walking on 4s, which I don't know what that is. Now it has like a huge tadpole tail. It's crazy. Oh yeah, and also has like a little crest in between its eyes. Or like in the middle of its face. It looks weird. Oh yeah, I forgot to... Wait, no, I did thank you guys in the last video, but truly thank you guys for, 91 subscribers. I don't know how I jumped, up. I don't know how I jumped up 10 subscribers within, within like 4 or 5 months of me just not uploading. After this, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. If you're new to the channel, this happens pretty much all the time. I'll do a series. I'll leave the channel for a few months, come back. I'll say I'll get consistent, and then I just don't. Of course, all jokes aside, I am starting to commit to an upload schedule. Things are kind of shaky right now. That's why I'm recording these in bulk and setting them out to premiere. So this is recorded like, day after Thanksgiving 2020. It's probably gonna premiere like, Saturday after Thanksgiving. Speaking of which, I just noticed today's Black Friday. Like, 2020 does not feel like, just isn't normal. We got the pandemic, it's canceling Thanksgiving. Like, this does not feel like a Black Friday. There's no people rioting outside of Walmart trying to get, that new Tickle the Elmo or something. Whatever toy is popular with the parents this year. Ooh, I couldn't talk. Get rid of the shovel. Let's make a little lake. I meant the little lake. Just wanted to spawn the water in there. Oh, actually, I'll make the pool shaped like the paddock. It's kind of a reference to the fact that it's a little pool of water in the paddock, shaped like the paddock. Also, I'm gonna have to actually feed the fossils dinosaurs because I don't think I can turn off their metabolism. But thank you for Reborn for adding that feature. That's a really quality of life thing. For people like me who aren't trying to play dinosaur survival, they're making a park and they don't want to focus on the dino metabolism and restocking the feeder every 5 seconds because your 30 compies finish it in 5 minutes. It's a really nice quality of life fix. So you don't have to focus on your dinos, just dying in their paddock. Because like when I was using JC actually, I had my T-Rex. It was just sitting in its paddock. I was using the Jurassic Rex and I was building, I don't know, what was I building? I was building the gift shop. Speaking of which, I forgot to mention I added stuff to the gift shop. You know, I added the figures, got the Raptor Squad, Mosasaur, some more stuff, and we got these guys and these guys. So yeah, I added figures. But yeah, I was building this one, and then I'd come in to check on the T-Rex, and it's just dead. Also, the other part that I kind of don't like is that T-Rex's behavior, like, makes it constantly go under the log. That's kind of annoying, because, you know, guests can't see it. Like, even after I put stuff like, you know, I put a bit of glass under the log so you can see it under there. You know, it still tries to stay out of sight. It's kind of annoying. I even, like, put its feeder away from the log to bait it out. Like, I don't know if it's stuck under there. I've seen the Reborn Rex go around from it, so it's not stuck, but just prefers staying under there. I don't know why. It's kind of annoying because it doesn't really give a good view of the Rex. Though, yeah. This wouldn't really be a problem if I didn't have such a small enclosure. Like, I will admit, I made the enclosure like 70 blocks long. And, you know, that's pretty small for the Rex because it's already like 13 blocks long by default. That sucks. I should have done a bit more spacing right now, laying out stuff and laying out plans. Also, the mini-map isn't updating anymore. Did I block the map? Oh, no. Undisable mapping. Yeah, there we go. Must have accidentally clicked that. I was like, hey, why isn't this updating? You know, I got a pool of water. It's not just grass green. There we go. Undisable mapping. Alright, so what I'm going to do for, you know, the little circus top at the part of this paddock is I'm going to, what am I going to do? Shoot, I forgot. Oh yeah, I'm going to make it like its little thing. That doesn't make sense. I'm going to just make it flat across, and then on top I'm going to, you know, make a few triangles, then smooth it out after that. So, you know, I'll make a big pyramid on top on each side. Then I'll, you know, smooth it out, make it look like it's an actual, like, circus cloth or whatever. In the wind, you know, will dip in some parts. I don't know how good I can make that, because I can really only do the basics, but I'll try. Now, Smithy MCs, let's check this. Yeah, he made it pretty flat. He made it a little bit have some layering, but yeah, I could probably get away with doing that. And that's probably what I think I'll do. Alright, the Pachy Arena is done. Time for our next dinosaurs in the park. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was hoping for more females. 7 maybe? 7, there we go. Alright. That's so far some of the Pachy Arena. Let's get the paddock sign. As you can see, now we got pachycephalosaurus. Let's do it on the other entrance. Pachycephalosaurus. Oh yeah, I can get rid of that sword. Alright, let's see how the stained glass looks. Turn on the light so it looks good. It doesn't look half bad, actually. I think I'm gonna get addicted to putting stained glass over enclosures like that. Sorry if the audio quality just dipped for a second. Okay. Let me just check to see if the audio is still working. Hello? Hello. Alright, yeah. I just like accidentally elbowed my cord. Yeah, I just want to make sure everything's still working. Yeah. I already built this huge paddock. Wouldn't get much runtime out of finishing it. I'm probably not going to do another like paddock like the Beazle Buffo off screen after this episode. I'm probably just going to record the next one back to back after this. Next time I said we were doing the Hypsilophodon paddock. That's going to be fun. I like the Hypsilophodon. Just noticed that this mod adds sharks, which is cool. You know, it's kind of interesting that Reborn adds sharks, but not the Mosasaurus jumping. I think maybe in a future update they'll like, you know, maybe you can just place an entire structure that's a cable, and you know, the thing will jump up. I'm almost done with this glass. Just gotta make the paddock look good. There we go. Pachycephalosaurus Arena. Now time to place the glue down. So I'm gonna do it right here. Let's just go directly across. Alright, just gotta make sure it's even for symmetry purposes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. There we go. Got the cloth down. And let's just kind of puff this up. I think I'll just follow this model, including this. Oh yeah, I'll connect here too. So I'll connect it at the ends of the paddock. Oh yeah, gotta add lights. Doing this always reminds me to add lights. What happened to my fence cables? The game just does that, like... I'll grab something, it'll be in my hand, I'll exit the inventory, and then it's just gone. And it's not even just Reborn that does that, that was happening much earlier. It's a really weird bug. Yeah. I would just wait for it to get patched out, but you know, we're playing modded Minecraft, we're staying in one version, bugs and all. This mod will probably get updated to 1.15. It's gonna suck though, because I can't use the FNAF models anymore. Like, the 2 FNAF mods that I'm using are already canceled. And I don't know how to upgrade those mods, because you know, the code's different apparently for 1.15 and 1.12. I don't know why I said apparently, it's pretty obvious the code would be a bit different. I mean 1.14, they like majorly redesigned all the textures. They're all sleeping, but they're all sleeping in a corner. Sleeping out in the open. Guess we want to see that. There we go, that looks cute. They're sleeping. These two isolated themselves. Pachycephalosaurus is looking great. Oh yeah, I was debating adding Microceratus to this, you know, to this thing too. I think I might actually add Microceratus off screen. Because, you know, yet again, it's a pretty insignificant paddock. It's probably just going to be, you know, the CompuPen or the Beazle Buffo thing all over again. It's not worth watching, they're pretty tiny. So yeah, I'll be adding the Microceratus off camera. You know, they were in Jurassic World. You know, it's Colin Trevorrow's favorite dinosaur. They're already in Cretaceous Cruise. You might have saw them when I was going by in episode 1. They were there. They're pretty tiny and hard to spot, but they were there. They've always been there. You know, the funny part is I was actually going to start this without me having Reborn. You know, Reborn just came out like a few hours after I started recording. Well, a few hours before I started recording. The mod is very new and it's pretty exciting. You know, the leader, or you know, the creator of the mod, Vitate, he actually said that the mod was going to come out 2 p.m. tomorrow as of recording this. You know, it's pretty exciting to see that he just released it early. So I was just sitting here, you know, 3 p.m. just playing some Jurassic World Evolution, and you know, I get a ping on the server. He's like, "At everyone, the mod's out." You know, it puts it down the Curse Forge link. I'm just going nuts. Pretty crazy thing to see. Like, the server was blowing up. I had to actually close Discord. Because, you know, it would give me notifications and stuff, and would, you know, it would also, you know, pull up the sidebar, you know, the taskbar. And it would show, you know, it would be flashing orange, and you'd be like, oh, you have notifications here. So I had to just turn off Discord notifications. Alright, I gotta add this in now. I am adding this in very, very poorly. Alright, let's just get organized with this. This is probably destroying some of you guys, if you guys have like OCD. It's probably really irritating. Let's just start from one side and fill it in. Oh yeah, I could probably have lights over the paddock inside the tent. It's gonna be hollow. Just swat it away in that. How's the mosasaur doing? I kinda gave it this huge lagoon, and it like barely migrates from its main area. I think what I'm gonna do, you know, to add more space, I think I'll add another aquatic paddock here. So I'll split off the mosasaur paddock around here. You know, this gives it enough space to still swim around and stuff. And I'll probably make this the Tylosaurus Arena. Because, you know, Tylosaurus, it's another kind of mosasaur. It was in Jurassic Park, and I didn't know where else I could put it. So I'll probably just dupe the mosasaur stand structure, rotate it, and place it down. Alright, yeah, this was a much better effective way of filling in the paddock. Much more effective. Already almost halfway done. This rain is really annoying. I really like those palm trees that FNA has. It really helps out with decorating the park too. Also, tell me if you guys like my recreation of the Jurassic World Evolution stuff. No, this is the bar, recreated to the best of my abilities. And this is Toy Shop. I'm really proud of what I did for it. You know, it looks pretty accurate. Besides the inside, but we never see that. So you can't really judge it off accuracy. Because we don't know. It could be anything. The only thing we know is that they sell, like, I forgot what they even sell there. The packages are all grouping by the exit. Really annoys me. Will they run for the exit if I open it? They're not running for the exit. Also, that looks hella weird. Now the stores really is a weird mod. There's the staff entrance. I'll add that as a back entrance. Oh yeah, if you notice off screen, besides the Beazle Buffalo paddock, I also added paths around everything so far in the petting zoo. So now guests can get up close to them. That an egg? How'd they lay an egg outside the paddock? That's so weird. Well, let me destroy it. Can I? Killable mob? Fuck, man. They just added an egg out of nowhere. That's really weird. There's probably some other eggs around here. I don't really mind. You know, after a while, I won't even be in the same loaded chunk as them, so they'll just kind of stop moving. I'm a bit worried about my FNA dinos, though, that they might, like, just die of starvation, because I don't have their feeder here. You know, these packies, you know, the herbivores in the plains, first of all, their chunk is unloaded, and second of all, they don't have, yeah, they have grass they can eat. These guys don't. You know, they're kind of stuck. Let me just do this easy side. Man. This park is amazing. I was actually working on another park, right before I got my new computer. It was on, it was using like 1.7.10 Jurassic Craft. Because I really like those old Jurasaurus models. Like, they were weird and blocky, but I still love them. But yeah, I was about to actually start building my visitor center. And then I stopped working on the map. Because I got my new computer, and then I forgot to back it up. So now it's completely lost the time. I completely reset the computer. Maybe it might be somewhere in the files of the computer. If you guys know how to do that, you know, maybe there's some still left. You can tell me in the comments. Maybe I can revive that project. I still have the mods I was using for that too, so it's totally plausible. I was actually using the old custom NPCs. But the old custom NPCs was really good. It used to, like, it was more than just NPCs, and that's it. Like, you could use daggers and stuff. There are cool props and everything. Now it's like just NPCs and a few props. Like, they really shafted custom NPC. Like, they even had these really cool couches that I liked. You know, they had furniture. Alright, almost done. Alright. Pachy Arena's turning out nice. Todd Packer. Todd the motherfucking Packer. And every time I turn around, I can just see the Innovation Center at the back. Oh, it looks really cool. Alright, there you go. We got the circus top over the arena. You walk in, you see the pack, you hop in the stands, watch them. Oh, that's not a trick. Alright, someone can jump off and get in, but they'd have to intentionally try, and they can just walk out here. And of course, if they do that, they'll get taken away by security. Alright, let's plan out these little tops. They have to be like circles. Circles, right. Alright, I don't want to do it too close to the edge. I don't have to do it too close to it. Drop the wool. Don't really like how the wool looks in this texture pack. Looks a little too like metallic for my liking. Oh yeah, I have to do like an even square. Alright, how long? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, there we go. 12, 12, 12. 50, 20. 50, 20 mode. I could make them like circles, yeah. Gonna make them circular. Hopefully I don't screw this up like the Innovation Center, like you guys probably saw. That was nasty. I know it would be too big, but what can I do? Might be able to do this. 12. Decided to have 3 over. That's 4. 1, 2, 3. 3. Then 4 goes down by 3. Another one goes down by 3. And goes down by 2. 1, 2, 3. And goes down by 5. So then goes down by 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I might be able to do 2. They might like interject. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then heat. So then down by 2. 1, 2, 3. 3. Shit. What did I do wrong? Oh, this goes down by 6. Okay, that's no problem. Fix that. Fix the timing and the weather. So this is a nice awkward shape. So how long? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 10 long. How close? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 blocks off, 10. I'm really trying to get this symmetry here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's supposed to be 3 off. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There. Oh yes, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. And down by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. Yeah, they kind of connect. What if I made it shorter? Still like it. 1, 2, 3. Maybe down by 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. This may work. Make it go down by 2 by 3. Actually, I'll just make it bigger. 2. Yeah. Maybe down by 2 once, but then that's got space constraints. There's no good way to build this. Maybe this 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2. Does that work? It's very weirdly shaped. If I shorten this a bit more, maybe 3 blocks, maybe. Maybe. All right, let's try this. And perfecting this design is going to be hard. I think I might have it good this time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's just delete this whole bottom line. It's not being used. It's not gonna be used because that's not the right design. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. That might work. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2. It's okay. Will it stack up like a pyramid though? Like, will it look good? Alright, if it fits well with the other one can fit like that, then I think that's what I'm going to do. Should stay down by 6. Got the Protoceratops over there running around, doing their thing. How are the Pachy's doing? Let me just drop in and check them. They are really dark in there. Alright. I will brighten up the arena. Putting these in the corners really works for lighting. Really helps out. I'm just kind of placing them because I want them at this point. There's no order. I try to get them in the corners. Make every dim lit area good. Now, then you got a decently lit room. Alright, there we go. It's kind of lit up now. Pachy Arena's looking nice. Pachy's seem to be happy, which is good. Alright. Sorry if this video is running pretty long. This is definitely a big project. There's going to be some other videos that probably run longer than this, maybe. I think this might work. 5 off on each side. 5 off, 4 off. Okay. It's uneven, but okay. Alright, so what is it? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, it's 5, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, 1. Alright, there you go. We got our design. Lag there, and it's night, so time set with it. Honestly, I'm probably gonna turn it to always day later. That really annoys me. I don't think I ever killed the fossil's Mosasaurus. So it's just kind of sitting there, you know. You got the Mosasaurus and the actual Mosasaurus. Because if you didn't know, actually, I'm pretty sure the Mosasaurus from Jurassic World is like its own unique breed to Jurassic World. Like, they discovered the species. It's not a real species. It's way too huge to be one of the actual ones. Alright, it's going like a pyramid well, but you know, the Innovation Center looked well. Until it didn't. You know, everything's even on here. I'm pretty sure as long as everything's even, it will go into a pyramid well. Oh no, that's down too. Starting to forget a bit. Alright, fucking up the pyramiding. Maybe not. actually. I kind of get to design how I think this should look now. Looks weird, but I don't care. It is the pack. It is what it is. And this is the pachycephalosaurus arena. Maybe I wouldn't have gotten so much confusion if I did that. Instead of filling in the blanks with my mind. Surprisingly, this took less time than I thought it would. So I think we'll be able to wrap up the episode pretty soon. This was a pretty long one, I'm pretty sure it's like 40 minutes. But this is definitely, you know, it's not going to be the biggest build. Like the carnivore enclosures, they're going to be huge. You know, the carnivores. One of the Microcephalosaurus hatched. Oh yeah, cool thing. I added cameras in the FNAF location. So yeah. Okay.
It's 2 o'clock.
Alright, 2 seconds. Alright, let's finish this off. I swear, I keep hearing buzzing from my computer and I feel like it's my phone. It's so weird. It's my buzzing everywhere. Let's top this off. This does not look good. I don't care. I'm just trying to kind of rush through this. You know, when I post these like 40-minute long videos, you know, the watch time isn't as good. You know, once you hit 100, it's really the road to 200. Not even the road to 200, it's more like the road to 1,000. I can't wait for that. Then I can actually get monetized. I think from this series alone, I'll probably build up enough watch time to get monetized. And I'm hoping this really does well. Yeah, because that Dinosaur Explorer, or whatever it is called, like Dinosaur Park now, whatever that add-on / marketplace DLC is called anymore, you know, that kind of stuff. That's the things I really wanted to do on this channel, and the fact that, you know, that one video, out of all the others I've done, has done so well. You know, it feels really good. A lot of you guys, you know, who are subscribed, you're not YouTubers. You don't want to be that guy who said it, but you know, you probably wouldn't get the feeling, you know. But you know, just knowing that, you know, the video that, you know, you love and you really wanted to put out there, you know, becomes your best performing thing. It's an insane feeling. You know, it makes me feel very grateful that, you know, I could be here and, you know, just sit around and play Minecraft for an hour and, you know, have an audience. But besides that, the Packies are standing in one corner each. I'll put in a feeder to bait them maybe. God, I need Dinopedia. What did they eat? Where'd all that? Yeah, go. Let's put the feeders here. What did they eat? They eat bread. They also eat cookies. So I'm just gonna do bread. I don't know why I started like that. It's not now. It's not how I normally spell bread. But it feels like quite a lot. I might need another 2 stacks, but I might need a few more. Also, I accidentally turned caps lock on a lot, so just ignore that. That's gonna reach 1,000,000, 10,000. Let's get rid of some of the excess stuff. Grab the stuff we're going to use for building here in the next episode. But anyways, guys, that's going to have to do it for the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to, why did I spawn that? Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. This is the second episode, but I'm really enjoying making this series, making this park. It's my passion. It's what I wanted to do for a YouTube channel ever since the beginning. So, this episode, we did the Pachy Arena. Next episode will be the Hypsilophodon paddock, and the petting zoo will probably be somewhere around here, maybe over here. But that'll be for next time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.